Yo, you know what this is, man. This is your favorite channel, man. This is CTB. This is Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. But I hit you with a quick chin check. Before I check your chin, let me first say, if you listen to the sound of my voice, please do yourself a favor, do us a favor, and subscribe to the channel. Hit a thumbs up button, the notification bell, add a comment in the comment section so you can have a conversation with us, real boxing fans. With that being said, let's get to the chin check. Today's chin check is about the rumor that I'm starting to read a lot more about. Ryan Garcia is rumored to be possibly signing a contract to fight Tevin Farmer for a fight on April the 2nd. I'm watching this very closely to make sure it's not a rumor, because of course we all know that Ryan Garcia, his name always comes up in a fight, and then for some reason the fight never happens, whether it's from De La Hoya being negligent or rather, Ryan Garcia backing out of the fight last minute. But either way, I kind of want to do a quick talk about this fight. In my opinion, it's a decent fight, man. It's a decent scrap. My only caveat of it will be that both of these guys has been inactive for years. Tevin Farmer is not a real puncher. I would like to see how Ryan Garcia do with a puncher. But Tevin Farmer does have the ability to outbox Ryan Garcia. There will be a height and reach advantage for Ryan Garcia, and of course Ryan Garcia is speedy and has a very deadly hook to the head and hook to the body, which could catch Tevin Farmer off guard. Tevin Farmer has been stopped before, he has been hurt before, so it's a very interesting fight, man. And I would say it's 50-50, but right now, without doing any film study, I would give it a 40-60 going towards Ryan Garcia, only because of the youth, the explosiveness, and the power. But I'm gonna have to do more film study on Tevin Farmer and see how I can possibly dissect how he would dissect Ryan Garcia, if that makes any sense to you guys. But it's a good fight. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good fight. It's not what I want to see. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, I think the Pitbull Cruz fight for Ryan Garcia was a better fight, in my opinion, because Pitbull Cruz is a pressure fighter. He has power in both hands, and in my opinion, I think he would have tested Ryan Garcia, not only his chin, but he also would have tested his will, and also would have, tested him in deep waters. I think Pitbull would have been there in deep waters, later rounds, and he still would have been in Ryan Garcia's chest. And I want to see how Ryan Garcia did with that. I want to see how he did with that pressure. He's pretty much the only fighter, when we talk about, the 135 division, he's the only fighter in that division that I can honestly say I have not seen him fight someone who is considered a decent pressure fighter. Devin Haney recently had his test when he fought Linares. I thought Linares was going to be a decent pressure fighter, decent test for him. Of course, Devin Haney passed that with flying colors. So this fight with Ryan Garcia was going to show me the dog that he had in him. With Luke Campbell, he showed a little bit of dog. He got dropped, he got hurt badly, and he got back on his feet, and he got the stoppage from Luke Campbell. But Luke Campbell is not a pressure fighter. Actually, Luke Campbell was in there trying to outbox Ryan Garcia and happened to catch Ryan Garcia with a good left hand. That's what happened to drop him. Tevin Farmer can land that same left hand, but he doesn't have the power of a Luke Campbell, in my opinion. So this fight will be pretty much just to see how Ryan Garcia's boxing ability will withstand, a pure boxer. And on the Tevin Farmer side, this will pretty much give Tevin Farmer the crowd he's looking for. He's looking for a big fight. He's looking to get his name out here when it comes to the other mentions of the lightweight division. He has yet to have a marquee fight. In my opinion, he got trapped over there on the zone and got trapped getting the easy money, facing a pretty stagnant competition. So this would be not only a step up in competition, but it will also be his first legit big name, in my opinion. This will be the name that casual fans know and casual fans would possibly want to see. Another thing we also have to be mindful of is that Tevin Farmer is coming off of a loss to Joseph Diaz also. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but maybe about last year, I think it was. If it wasn't last year, it was maybe the year before that. Ryan Garcia was trying to fight Joseph Diaz. It might have been this year. It was last year. He was trying to fight Joseph Diaz. But now he's pretty much fighting the guy who lost to Joseph Diaz in Tevin Farmer. So I'm trying to understand the play from him. I don't understand what you could actually be getting from a Tevin Farmer fight. I don't know. Maybe it's just a warm up per se, but I wouldn't count Tevin Farmer as a warm up in my opinion. As I said, he does have some losses. He has been stopped, I think twice. He's been knocked out twice, I think. But he still has the skill to outbox Ryan Garcia. He's slightly older than Ryan. I think he's about 30, 31 years old. So he's not quite yet out of his prime, I don't think, but he is older. So yeah, I wouldn't consider this a tune-up for Ryan Garcia, but I would say it's a confusing matchup. Like I wouldn't say I seen this coming. But yeah, I kind of understand why, I guess, because like I said, Joseph Diaz just got off a loss himself. He just lost to Devin Haney in that very dominant fashion. So I'm pretty sure he's not ready for a fight in April. Tank Davis just had a hand injury, and it's rumored that he'd be fighting Romelo around the same time. Devin Haney is chasing Kambosos right now. He's trying to have a title fight, unification fight, or undisputed, I should say, an undisputed matchup with Kambosos. So yeah, it's kind of nowhere for him to go when it comes to the name. I don't see him wanting to fight Lomachenko, nor do I think Lomachenko want that fight. I think Lomachenko is also trying to fight Kambosos. He's trying to get into that sweepstakes. So yeah, I kind of understand now that I break it down. That I understand why he's chasing a warm-up fight, but I just still don't understand why he thinks Tevin Farmer is a warm-up. Tevin Farmer can go in here and make him look bad, and I won't say stop the apple cart, because like I said, I don't see Tevin Farmer stopping Ryan Garcia. I don't even really see him hurting Ryan Garcia, in my opinion. But I will say this: if he does go in here and stop Tevin Farmer, coming off a layoff, I'm gonna ask you guys that question. If Ryan Garcia stops Tevin Farmer coming off of a layoff, how much credit do you think he deserves from that? Would you give him more credit that he got for stopping Luke Campbell? Or will you give him slightly less credit than the Luke Campbell fight? Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. With that being said, this is your favorite channel, man. This is CTB, Chin Tuck Boxing. You just got chin checked.